Welcome back to All the Crackers and Rocks. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, and I just wanted to show you, ta-da, back of my duster is completely done. Now this goes from the tops of my shoulders up here to just below my knees, which gives me room for ribbing. Super exciting. So now I've started on my front panels. Come join me while we hang out and chat about crochet. Alright, super glad you're here. This is just the biggest piece, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I've kept it pretty uniform. I worked really hard on this one. I'm going to put her down here and grab out my ring. Okay. And I still have a good size ball. It's like still the size of my head. And I don't have a small head. Well, a little bit small. Not too bad. Alright. So, I'm going to take my stitch marker. And this is what I like to do with them. I just use them for that. Just holding my stitches when I'm not working on this. I'll just clip it on the row below. It also keeps me keeping an idea of how much work I've done in my time sitting. Okay, so this is an odd number. This is 33 stitches across, half of what I had for my back panel. Okay, and we're going to go 1, 2. And I don't claim ownership of this particular style of patterning, but I didn't take it from any pattern. It's just how I figured that this one would be made, looking at a picture from a certain company that has been known to have questionable practices. So I wanted the piece so that I make it myself. So slow fashion versus fast fashion. I'll take my slow fashion. It'll be ready for me when the weather starts to change, or cool night, or just for fun, because I think I'm going to really like this piece. This Hobbii Aryan weight, or Aryan ball, mega ball, speaking would be wonderful, is a fantastic yarn, and I can't say enough good things about it. And the color is just my color palette for sure. I love grays. I do love black, but I also really enjoy a nice gray. I won't complain over a gray piece. I have a little bit too many gray pieces, so I may be purging a few, so I have more space for the stuff I'm actually making for myself. I am thinking about getting what are those zip up garment bags that are good for hanging up nice clothes and keeping bugs off them. For quite a few of my outfits, I have quite a few things that I just don't want getting eaten. And I just don't trust that it won't happen. Yep. So these rows are much shorter. So I have the choice of a lighter gray. If I run out, I have black. And I also have that gorgeous banana, which looks really nice with this gray, but I may not even use the banana in this particular project. I may not. I may save the banana for something different. I do like that yellow though. That yellow looks really nice on me. So I know sometimes it sounds like I talk about fashion for myself, like making myself a lot of things, but a lot of my clothes don't fit me properly. A lot of my clothes are things that I settled for, not necessarily what I wanted. So, yarn and my time are not cheap. So, I want to make myself what I want to make myself to make myself feel good. I'm not exactly excited about how my body looks per se. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I feel like I'm a little out of shape. I feel tired. I'm starting to get a little bit more energized now that my daughter is going on to 4, but it is the first 3 to 4 years are really tough for me after a child. It's happened with all 3. I just cannot get it together. I still am not sleeping every night, but I have been getting a few nights of full sleep, which is so exciting. It feels like I've won a prize when I get a full night's sleep. But the kids are worth it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it affords me a little more time for crochet, really. I mean, what else am I going to do? Double, triple, whatever you call it. I've seen it called a few different things. I really like the length it gives. And the style. And I think that this outfit goes great. Like, this will go great with jeans. Maybe like a white tank top like I'm wearing, or a long sleeve, white or black. And like even my, Rainbow Bright shirt that I won from Temu. That would look really cute with it. With like this pair of jeans that I have that I'm hoping to fit soon. If my hips can get it together. Came to me already patched with lots of vintage looking doilies and a couple holes, and I think it's adorable. I absolutely love the way it looks. My husband doesn't like it as much as I do, and that's okay. It's not for him. I feel cute when I wear them, and I like the vintage doilies, and that's a great reuse of them without losing them, because these are actually like the good jeans. Okay, that seems like so much bigger. Where did I go wrong? Oh great, now I got Sinead O'Connor singing in my head. Certain lines, you say, I'll have a song suddenly sing in my head. Just that line. I'm so music oriented, and I've been listening to quite a bit of music in the last few days. I've heard a few people say that they don't like Eminem, and I had to go down an Eminem road. I had a couple hours where the kids were just in the living room and they weren't bothering me, so I rocked out too. Some music I don't normally listen to with them around because of the content. I want my toddler repeating some of the lines that come out of those songs, but it doesn't mean that I can't enjoy them. They remind me of my crazy youth of really tame. It's not crazy. Goodness me, not at all. Yeah, so I have been looking at the cat stitch. I really, really want to make something in the cat stitch. Natasha, she has a really good tutorial on it, but I want to make something in that stitch. I don't know if I want to make it for me or for one of the kids, but I want this fluffy day back here, and it comes in 3 lavender. I think it's 1 dusty rose and like 2 dusty rose. 2 off-white. Nope, 3 off-white. Super generous. I kind of want to use that and make a sweater. I'm really out of my colors. But I kind of like the idea of the fluffy day. I really want to try it out. It's a brushed acrylic, so it's fuzzy. And I think with the cat stitch, with the different colors, because you got to switch every line, every row, or else you don't get the cat. You don't want to use variegated. We practiced once with variegated between my mother and I because we both thought it was super cute. And no, variegated doesn't work. But I like the idea of that. I'm just trying to decide if I should do it for myself or should I do it for the kids. But I kind of want that yarn for myself. I mean, I did win it. I don't know. I could get some Karen cakes for the girls. But no, I don't think that would work. I think I would just get regular like loops and threads and just pick out like 3 colors that they like. 2. See? Works up so fast. So fast. I started this earlier today and it's already, let's say, getting about a quarter of the way there. We're almost halfway. Getting there. I'm being optimistic. As usual. Yeah, because I'm so optimistic. I'm a waffler. I go back and forth. There are times I'm super optimistic, and then there's days where I'm just super crying in a corner. Super crying. That's okay. I am a person, and I'm doing the best I can. But I like this pattern, and if this works out well, I will definitely look into maybe making a few more. Just because, like I said, I've seen it advertised, and I've seen people really like it. But being that it's one of those fast fashion places, I don't know. I just need a measurement and I can make it. I've got 3 cardigans on the go. One's knit. One is in a fancy crochet lace, and we got this more simplistic one going. So my whips are starting to collect again. Great for content because I can sit down and I can go through different pieces and work on them different times so I don't get stuck on one project because I get fatigued on a project pretty quickly. And if I can switch it with something and then I can think about the other project, like right now I gave this one almost a week off because I had a bunch of other stuff I was doing. And then I get back to it and my hands are so happy to be feeling this yarn again. I'm happy to be doing the stitches again, and this is not bothering me at all. I don't feel like it's just run on because it is a very repetitive pattern. I messed up with my knitting. Oh, I didn't talk about that. Okay, so I can't remember how many ago I dropped the stitch on camera. I thought I fixed it. No. Got 2 rows ahead and you could definitely see a difference in tension. It looked so bad. So I took it apart and I did it again. I had to go all the way back because I could not fix that tension for the life of me and get everything back on the needles and keep my tension. It was just not happening. So I get about 5-6 rows in. I'm super excited. Like, all right, we're doing well. We're doing well. This is going to happen. I somehow could not get the tension on these 6 end. At the end of the row, they just loosened on me and I could not tighten them. I took them out, I put them back in, took them out, put them back in. Could not do it, so I took it apart again. And so I had to redo it. So a lot of my crochet has just been sitting there looking at me going, okay girl, you wanted to knit. I didn't want to knit. I offered, and he wanted knit. He's always loved it when I knit. So to make him happy, I'm knitting my son a sweater. because he's my son and I love him, and I go through lots for him. And he likes a nice tight knit. He doesn't mind the crochet, really, he doesn't. But he definitely is a knit guy. Okay, and one more to keep up our... Let's take a little peeky. This is where we started. It's right here. Look how nice that is. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye.